here is this is the question I want to ask. Not necessarily you, Lucas, but Islamophobes. Those who make the claim that what happened to these girls had anything to do with Islam, when in Islam you cannot have sex outside of marriage and you cannot go anywhere near alcohol. How can anybody who grooms girls with alcohol and sleeps with them have anything to do with Islam or the teachings of Islam? Nothing. Yeah, no, that's the point. Because it came up. Okay. Right. So the point.
You brought it up.
But no, I wanted to bring it up because I just put a video on TikTok and it was like so many parts about grooming gangs, and it was really profound about this particular point.
You know, alcohol isn't the key factor here. Alcohol is the key. Alcohol and drugs. Let me just. You've been talking quite a lot the last few minutes.
Go on.
Alcohol and drugs have existed in almost every human society.
Right.
You know, ever since we sort of started having cultures, right? Once we started agriculture and things, and we started mixing shit together, we started, you know, altering our state of consciousness, right?
Right.
Not every society always has a major rape epidemic or, you know, overdose epidemics, things like this, right? This is something that emerges when you have large civilizations and you have people that are marginalized or lonely people. I think one of the main causes, and this is a testament to Islam, one of the main causes of sort of alcohol drug misuse is a lack of a sort of family order, right? I've experienced this myself. When you don't...
What causes that?
Sorry?
What causes a lack of family order?
I mean, you know, there's all sorts of factors. You know, war, you know, sex outside of marriage, if you want to go there. Not just marriage, though. Sex without commitment, right?
Outside of the second one, you know.
Anyway.
You just wanted to say it.
Don't get hooked.
Okay, all right. So yeah, he's very, you know, he can get you.
No, he can't.
So what I'm saying is, alcohol and drugs have their place in society, in my opinion.
No.
Okay?
Let's go back to that point. Which you're not escaping that.
The issues we have, the societal issues we have.
No.
We have angry, lonely people.
No.
We have
what causes? What causes the
the
breakup of these families?
What causes the breakup of the families?
Yeah, you said this family structure when that's corrupted, that causes. Yeah. So what causes that?
That's a cause.
So
of alcohol and drug
what causes that?
I sent a message on Facebook.
Is that you?
Yes.
Really? No way. You said all these mad things. This is and you actually had. This is the Hagia Sophia thing, yeah? Alhamdulillah. Jazak Allah Khair, bro. Appreciate that, man. I can't believe that of all the guys in the park to give me that now was you, ranting and raving and kicking footballs and all sorts. Subhanallah. Jazak Allah Khair.
It'll just be a second bob.
Anyway, so again, what causes this dysfunctional family setup?
Well, in my experience,
Are you from a dysfunctional family?
Yeah, I don't want to go too, you know, I'm on camera,
Right,
I don't want to like have my family see this and like, you know, whatever. I don't think they would though.
But, no. But
anyway,
I'm not asking you to go personal,
in
don't
my
worry.
personal case, I think it wasn't.
Do I have to open it now? Shall I open it?
My parents were married.
No, it wasn't from him, it was from somebody else. Some brother went back to somewhere.
Oh, no.
Go on.
Are you ready?
All ready, mate.
Yeah, okay.
Do you mind if I open this while you're talking?
Well, you know, if you...
You want to see what's inside it, don't you?
Yeah,
Come on, you want to see what's inside it.
Yeah,
You're thinking, oh my, dun. That's what you're thinking. I know what's inside it, myself. It was one brother who's been coming to the park to give it to me for ages. I'm like because we don't celebrate Christmas, I forgot how to open it. If I'm not wrong, it's a miniature Hagia Sophia. Bang! God. Drum roll. Bismillah. Yeah, snow globe. MashaAllah.
That's beautiful.
Do you know what that is?
Turkey. I do not actually.
This is the Hagia Sophia. It used to be a cathedral in Turkey, which is now a mosque.
Can I look at it?
That's good.
Yeah. That's a good snow globe.
The significance of it is beautiful. I actually prayed in this mosque when I went to Turkey last year.
Nice.
Really nice.
I want to go to Turkey one day.
Go to Istanbul, it's beautiful.
Okay.
Right, let's get back to it. Let me just put it down a sec. Right, go, carry on.
I know many families that have broken up. I know a lot of single parents.
What are the causes?
I think I think there are honestly probably an uncountable number of causes. In my case, it was nothing to do with sex outside of marriage.
I can name.
My family was married. My parents were married. I mean, when they had me and my brother.
Don't go personal. Don't go personal. Just, I don't want you to tell me all about your family because it's not my business.
Okay.
So just.
Good.
Just.
I don't really want to delve.
Yeah,
too
you don't have to spill the beans on your family. But I'm saying is, but as a general thing, what do you think causes a family to break up or to be dysfunctional? Or so not even doesn't even have to break up. It could start dysfunctional. What is the cause?
Well, you know, every dysfunctional family has a different cause.
No, but what is the main causes?
Alcohol and drugs.
Main causes.
I can name. I can name 4, if not 5. 5 could play a part.
You know, there are so many causes. I think one is...
The first one you're not going to like when I say
one
it.
is sort of drug, alcohol misuse.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
One is sort of accidental pregnancy.
Sexual immorality.
You can call it that.
Would you not call it that?
Actually, yeah, I would.
Oh, fantastic. So we've got sexual immorality.
Sexual immorality,
drugs, alcohol.
Misuse.
Come on, you got number 4. Easy. Starts with a G.
I'm nothing's coming to mind.
It will do. Think about it.
I think also probably a...
Here's a way to think of it, right?
Yeah.
Imagine something that's happened that used to be prevalent in all society, like alcohol was, and now they're trying to rein it in. Now they're trying to say, well, actually, don't drink too much and stuff like that, yeah? Think of something else that was something that was just standard, and it became really badly standardized, especially with online, and then now they're realizing, oh, flipping it, this is a problem. Begins with a G. Very easy.
I honestly thought, is there another word? Give
Gambling.
Me another letter. Oh, okay.
Gambling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no experience with gambling.
Yeah. So gambling. So I used to work in the bookies. I used to see people, like construction workers and that.
Yeah.
On a Friday, they got paid.
Yeah.
They go home early. What's this now? Who's this? Who is it though? 10 minutes. Yeah. Give him 10 minutes. Yeah.
I'm gonna want to leave soon, so let's maybe try and round things off a little
I'd
bit.
like to continue the conversation with you another time. Not necessarily in face.
You
We can
gonna
do
be
it
here next week.
No, I only come once a month.
Okay.
But
Sit back for that around.
oh, Jazak Allah Khair, bro. Oh, bismillah. People have an OCD about it being on the floor near my feet. What was I going to say? Are you on Facebook or whatever?
Probably Instagram is probably best.
I hate Instagram. I got Instagram. I'd like you to message me on Instagram.
Okay.
Hamza's Den 4.
What is it?
Hamza's Den.
Can you write it down or something? Or?
Yeah. I'll write it down for you.
Yeah.
Right. So, sorry. Continue what you're saying. We can wrap it up in a minute. No worries. Gambling. So these construction workers, they finish half day on a Friday. Yeah? They go to the pub opposite the bookies.
Yeah.
Then I watch them come into the bookies, put their bets on, and then go back and watch the race, and come back more drunk.
Yeah.
And they spunk all their wages.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
And then they go home to their missus. Where's the wages? Violence because they're drunk. Do you know what I'm saying? Gambling is a disease in society. This is why they say when it stops being fun, stop. No, it don't work that way. Gambling is another addiction. I used to be a proper, I wouldn't say hardcore gambler, but I used to love gambling before I became Muslim.
Yeah.
So these are things. See, anything that causes arguments within a home can result in a broken home. So sexual morality, cheating and whatever. Drugs and alcohol, obviously, these are being pissed off all the time.
Yeah.
Gambling, again, like I say. And these days now, it's not just the men, it's the women as well. Bingo, this, that, everything's online, man. Online casinos. And they're not even just casinos anymore. They now become like social media events. So, hey, how you doing, Pam? And they're like enjoying each other's company while they're all losing their dough or trying to win their dough. Yeah. This is another thing that basically causes a breakup of a family. Yeah. Debt. Yeah. People they don't pay their rent because they're buying drugs or buying alcohol or gambling.
Yeah.
And they end up on the street or whatever. Anyway, so many things can happen. Yeah. And I'm going to throw into the mix interest dealings. Credit card debt, yeah, the debt you accumulate, the wealth you don't own, Wongo loans, payday loans, all these kind of things cause poverty? Because you said one of the root causes of all of this is poverty.
Certainly.
Yeah, alcohol causes poverty, drugs causes poverty.
And vice versa.
What? Drugs well,
Poverty causes all of these other things as well.
yeah, but the poverty, it's like what comes first, chicken or the egg. Does the poverty come first or do the causes of the
I'm
poverty?
just saying they're sort of
So, yeah,
entangled.
in the 21st century, what comes first, the poverty or the causes of the poverty?
Right now, yeah,
Generally, you're not speaking to the homeless person, you're speaking to their addiction.
sometimes.
Majority of the time. Most of them are drinking on the streets, they're smackheads on the streets. Yeah, why? How did they become smackheads? You've got to understand that there's something leading to it. There's something that's the cause of it. So I'll give you an example. Could a practicing Muslim ever be a smackhead? No. Never.
You know, I don't know enough about the practices of Islam.
Oh, so in Islam, drugs are prohibited.
Right.
So if drugs are prohibited and you're following that teaching, you can never be a smackhead.
But you know, you can't give me an example of a country that is under sort of Islamic rule where there's no crackheads. It doesn't exist.
No. I'm saying to you, okay, I'll make it easy for you.
It's not like Islam is exempt.
If this country here,
Yeah.
if people practice Islam in this country,
Yes.
there would be no smackheads.
If every single human practiced Islam.
If those smackheads had practiced Islam,
There would be a lot of other issues, though. I feel.
no, but they wouldn't be smackheads, would they? If people practice
If everybody
Islam,
practiced
okay, if people practice Islam, could they be alcoholics?
And this is an important point.
One second.
because I wanna-
If they practice Islam,
Yeah.
could they be alcoholics?
No. And this is a point I want to make. Which
If
might
they
help
practiced
us-
Islam,
might help
one
us
second.
out. All right.
If they practice Islam, could they be in longer payday loan debt?
I don't know about the
No.
rules of that with Islam.
No.
I'll
Right.
believe you.
And
Let
if
me
they
say
practice
something.
Islam,
Yeah.
okay, and if they practice Islam, would they be in gambling debt?
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Right?
I believe you.
And
Let
if they
me
practice
say
Islam,
something as well.
one second.
I know where you're going.
Where am I going?
You're gonna come up with some other immoral or something that leads to suffering and say, would Muslims do it? And then
No, that's not what I'm saying. No. First thing is, I would never say, would Muslims do it? Yeah, and I'm not asking, I'm not
they
interested in what
Islam.
Muslims do. I'm talking about if they practice Islam. Okay. So if you practice Islam, you couldn't be an alcoholic. If you practice Islam, you could be
There'd be a lot of things. that
No,
cause
one second.
suffering.
One second. Relax. Okay, you couldn't be a smackhead. You couldn't be a drunk alcoholic. Couldn't be a prostitute. You couldn't really be sexually immoral. You couldn't be in longer payday loan debt, and you couldn't have a gambling addiction. Okay. And we've just agreed that all of those things are the cause of dysfunctional homes.
Those are some of the causes of
Oh, okay, give me another cause.
war.
How does war cause the breakup of a family?
Your father dies fighting in a war.
Okay,
So, you know.
right. So let's
Anyway,
imagine.
I need to go.
Let's imagine the
I
scenario.
wanna
Let's
try
just
and
imagine the
bring
scenario.
us
Let's
to a
imagine the
bit of a
scenario.
conclusion, okay?
If I died,
Keep interrupting me. I'm just going to leave. So I want to try and bring it to a bit of a conclusion because I do have things.
we just did. We just did. We just demonstrated. We just demonstrated that the suffering that you're talking about, and you're the one who brought up dysfunctional families as the root cause of these things, of criminals.
As a cause. It's not the only cause. There's plenty of criminals.
No. Well, we know 70% of people in prison, like I said to you, from broken homes. What causes broken homes? Same things.
Yeah, but you know, not everybody.
70% of people in prison.
The prison population does not make up the whole population of criminals.
Yeah, but the vast majority.
I said
There's a
70%.
lot of, you know, people with a lot of money doing all kinds of different kinds of crime.
70%. Okay, so 70% of people in prison from broken homes. There's a pattern there.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And you're big on this poverty thing. I get it. And we know drugs and alcohol and gambling cause poverty. So you should be against drugs, gambling, and alcohol. Standard.
Misuse. Drug, alcohol.
How do you
gambling.
misuse gambling?
Misuse.
How do you misuse an addiction?
By gambling with money you don't have.
How do you do that when you're addicted?
This is what I'm saying. An addiction is a misuse. If you're addicted to something, you're misusing it.
So how do you not have the addiction?
By not misusing it.
And how do you not misuse it if you're addicted to it?
Well, once you're addicted to it, you need to be treated. Medically. Not just criminalised, not just bunged up, not killed.
No, I'm not saying that.
Needs to be
But wouldn't it be better
Anyway, I
not to
wanna
do the
avoid
action
it.
in the first place?
Of course.
Okay, good
Of
man.
course, but there's people with addictive personalities, they need to be educated and they need to be shown a better way before that happens.
What's your Instagram anyway?
I
by the
agree
way?
with that.
Put
I'll give you it. I just want to make a, you know, I want to bring these together. I agree, and I think one of the main big causes of crime and broken families in general is, and this is going to sound cringe to anybody that thought I was an atheist or something, but is a lack of sort of spiritual connection, a lack of religion, if you want to use those words. I think, especially in this country, those people that go and gamble, those people that have drug, alcohol misuse issues, it's because they're looking for a connection that they could have found with God, maybe, for example.
What would that connection mean?
And I think
what would that entail?
And I think, let me finish. And I think, especially in this country, a lot of people have been absorbed with the sort of the culture of like, oh, you just go to work for 8 hours a day, come home, feed your family. Oh, is this all my life's going to be? And I think if we showed people that you can enrich your life spiritually, that they could find that connection there, maybe they wouldn't go out and cause crime and do these things if they had that in their conscious awareness. But a lot of people don't, especially in poverty. A lot of people, they don't even think about it. People I know, they don't even, it doesn't cross their mind. They just like, oh, what's life about? It's about having fun.
You believe in God?
It's about getting fucked up. I do believe in God.
If God says don't drink alcohol, what would you do?
I don't think he would ever say that.
Why?
Like as a blanket statement.
Why not?
Because I think alcohol has benefits.
According to who? Our foundation said there's 0 benefits in alcohol.
Well,
what's the benefit of alcohol?
I mean, alcohol is a tricky one because I don't drink.
But you know the amazing thing about what you just said then?
Yeah.
Do you know what Allah says in the Quran about alcohol?
There you go. Sorry that took me so long.
No, it's okay. Did I follow you or whatever?
Yeah, you follow me. I'll add you back when I can't use my phone outside, so I'll do it when I get home.
So what was I going to say?
In the Quran.
Allah says in the Quran that even though there may be benefit in it, in alcohol, the harm is greater.
I agree with alcohol. I think we should probably ban all alcohol.
Hey, that's a beep, that's a
I also believe, if it was, let's just hypothetically speaking, if you and I were the only humans on Earth, some alternate dimension, or maybe everybody dies, okay? Just me and you. Just you and I. Can you imagine that? I know you don't want to, probably be... it would be
one of the worst nightmares, mate.
Don't worry, I wouldn't enjoy it either. But if I then say, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to pick weed off of that plant, I'm going to smoke it. Now, I'm not trying to be offensive, but who the fuck are you to tell me, or try and stop me from doing that? You're nobody.
I wouldn't care.
Just because we have a greater society, just because there's people marginalised, I think we should try and help those marginalised people, bring them into the community, as opposed to just saying, no, you can't do drugs or alcohol. People should be able to make those choices, but they should make them educated choices, informed choices. Yeah. We're not educated, we're not informing.
You don't believe in choices?
Well, honestly, I'm not decided on the whole free will thing. I just wanted to defend.
Well, no, come on. Your whole start of the conversation was you don't have free choice. Because that's how you ended up defending Hitler.
I wanted to argue that point because my man was doing it
Don't
well.
trust me one thing, brother. Don't try to defend points you can't defend. Are you going to... Anyway, Lucas, look, I'm going to let you go, Lucas. It's been fantastic, man.
What's your name?
I'm Hamza.
Hamza.
Yeah, inshallah.
Lucas.
Assalamualaikum, my brother. How you doing, man?
I'll
You good?
see you again. It was good to talk to you.
Well, I'll see you on Instagram, inshallah.
Yeah, man. I'll add you back.
All right. Take care,
brother.
All the best.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm just going to do...
All right.
What if you were dying from thirst and hunger? Would you give your iman up, your faith up, in order to survive? Probably not. Probably not. Because you'd rather die in hunger and thirst than give up your religion, right? This is how much we value our faith. It's priceless. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce you to Norway. This is a European country where the vast majority of people have become irreligious. There are 200,000 Muslims of a population of about 5 million, and most of these 200,000 Muslims have no idea how to explain Islam to their non-Muslim friends and neighbors. But that needs to change. Allah sent His messenger to call people to eternal success. And that is why Muslims in Norway are now establishing a masjid and Dawah center to enhance the Norwegian Dawah. But they cannot do this alone. We need to support them. If you donate to this cause, you will inshallah reap the rewards of thousands of Muslims coming back to Islam, and many of those will become du'at and invite to Islam. You will share in the reward for all those shahadas and good deeds to come, inshallah. So click the link and donate now and share the video for extra reward. What if you were dying from thirst and hunger? Would you give your iman up, your faith up, in order to survive? Probably not. Probably not. Because you'd rather die in hunger and thirst than give up your religion, right? This is how much we value our faith. It's priceless. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce you to Norway. This is a European country where the vast majority of people have become irreligious. There are 200,000 Muslims of a population of about 5 million, and most of these 200,000 Muslims have no idea how to explain Islam to their non-Muslim friends and neighbors. But that needs to change. Allah sent His messenger to call people to eternal success. And that is why Muslims in Norway are now establishing a masjid and Dawah center to enhance the Norwegian Dawah. But they cannot do this alone. We need to support them. If you donate to this cause, you will inshallah reap the rewards of thousands of Muslims coming back to Islam, and many of those will become du'at and invite to Islam. You will share in the reward for all those shahadas and good deeds to come, inshallah. So click the link and donate now and share the video for extra reward.